Hi guys, sorry about that. Right, I've sorted it. It was my fault. Oh, yeah. So we have kicked off. We have played 4 minutes. I totally apologise. One of them days. I'm sorry. Right, let's crack on anyway. So City are in it. 4 minutes in, and Torres just hit over. Right, we're moving and we're moving and we're moving. We're cooking with gas. We're going. So, guys, you can now make comments in here. So we have played 5 minutes bang on. I'm going to run through the teams for you again, just so you know. The teams, again, are Edison, Walker, Stones, Ruben Diaz, Mendes, Rodri, Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, De Bruyne, Torres, and Gabby J. Substitutes are Raheem Sterling, Stefan, Bernardo, Bubblegum Silva, Fernandinho, Cancelo, Foden, and Garcia. And your referee is Lee Mason. Hello, Kyle. How are you? Come on, City indeed. Right, so City now, 5 minutes in. Kevin through to Riyad. 1-0. Get it. 1-0. Get in. Beautiful goal by City. And it's proved me wrong up to now. 1-0, 5.5 minutes on the clock. City come down the left-hand side. Burnley gave the ball away. Rodri did really well. Right, Rodri there did really well intercepting. And KDB onto Mahrez, unmarked, left foot, bottom right-hand corner. City are 1-0 up. So here we go. Hello, Louis Yates. How are you, buddy? Told you Mahrez was good, says Jeff Gaming. Told you don't start all this because you know you wanted Foden in ahead of him. Yes, says Nikhil. Card before this game on Twitter. Who scored? Riyad Mahrez. You know who scored, mate. Chris Baker. Mahrez. Chris is like, nah, I'm going to have to say something nice about him now. You are, Chris. You have to say something very nice. Couldn't miss. He's a sod, innit? Look. Goal, finally more Mahrez. Hopefully he'll score more. Yes, hopefully he will. But it's positive. We're 1-0 up. Scored an early goal. Torres now on the City left. Go on, Torres. Inside the box. Pass it back to KDB. Off to Benjamin Mendy on the left. Plays a very, very high ball, and that's out of play. Mendy, that was poor. 7-0, Matt. You play Ultimate Team? I do. Nicholas Phillips, do apologise at last. It was my mistake at the beginning. I've done loads of these streams, and I've absolutely set it up wrong. It was my fault. Rookie mistake. I do apologise, Nicholas. Very happy for Liverpool. Yes, Liverpool drew today as well. They got done by VAR. And I don't feel sorry for them at all. KDB, hat-trick of assists. Take Mahrez off now, please. Andy Blue Moon, come on. Yes. Mine, I love your streams. Thank you. Yeah, me too. I have got some more videos from Tom as well, but because we started late, but Tommy's going to come and join us for 20 minutes at the end. Tommy's going to come and join us at the very end of the stream. Why are you wearing a claret top? It's actually burnt orange, mate. It's a burnt orange. Look, you can probably see it's burnt orange jumper. Right, Burnley have a corner. 8.5 minutes in. Burnley have a corner now. Burnley are... Oh, the ball comes in. Cleared by Rodri. Good defensive header. Mahrez balled out of a challenge there. Ball back in. KDB blocks it and out. Looks burgundy to me. Where's the blocky blue drink? Did you think it wasn't going to be here? Where I see you in the table, 13th, but I don't know where we'll be after this. You see, you should be looking at that at the end, not now. I hope you're saying well, Mike, was a lot easier now in Burnley. Yeah. Hey, listen, I did a good job on Wednesday, Chica. Sterling would have missed that chance. Good point, Jeff. Sterling at the moment. But we're 1-0 up. That's what matters. Come on. Nice positive start. Now let's build in it. Score some goals today. I still say Foden should have started. I still say Foden. Phil Foden should have played. I'm glad John Stones is playing because he's proved me wrong up to now, John Stones. I'd have had Foden instead of Gundogan, but that's me. City now coming down the left, 9, approaching 10 minutes on the clock. Gundogan, ball over the top to Mahrez. Little flicks header. That was a decent ball by Gundogan, actually. Really good ball by Gundogan. I'll give him credit for that. Mahrez at the minute is playing more in the middle. After doing that again, Martin signing Messi means no striker. I understand the Messi signing Leonard, but I don't. I think he's too old for me. I want a long-term plan. I want youth. I want hunger. And a 34-year-old Messi, as much as it does so much off the field, doesn't do it on the field at the moment. Not long-term anyway. I want long-term planning, long-term thinking. Afternoon, Man City 7-0. 7-0. Me and my friend said 8-0 City Burnley score and we pay value. Come on now. Right, 10, approach 11 minutes. Burnley coming down the right. Burnley are shooting from right to left. So they're shooting towards the family stand, and City are shooting from left to right towards where the away fans would be normally situated. And, of course, the south stand where the 1894 group normally are. Burnley over the top now. And that's going to be played straight into Bendy Mender, who picks up the ball, plays a nice ball into Rodri. Rodri, nice ball into KDB. Lovely little turn of play. Switches play over to the right to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker now is going to switch it back to the left to Ferran Torres, who brings the ball down nicely. KDB with the run on. Can't get there, and it's going to be safely into the hands of Peacock Farrell. Oi, Bonehead. Oi, Bonehead. I said EDS beat Liverpool 7-2 earlier. Did you? Sorry, yeah. Liverpool, EDS. They got beat 7-2. I didn't actually know that. Didn't know that. But yeah, well done. Want Jesus to score to get his confidence up. He's been playing well. He has. But for me, Jeff, he's more of a winger or just behind the front man. But that's taken up. But I love Jesus. I think his off the field work is amazing, and he's not the greatest finisher. That's my worry for old Gabba. Peacock Farrell now, 12 minutes on the clock, knocks the ball down. John Stones with a good defensive header. Rodri now should be strong, big there, but he's not. I want Ferran to score. It's his first Premier League goal. Great start, Mahrez. Nice goal. Fancy a 5-0 today, Martin. Fancy 5-0. I said 4. Was it 3 when I said, and I got crucified by some people. Remember, Doopy was like, man, you got 5. I've not scored 2 all season. That's 7. I know I've said 7. Palmer played well, mate. Good. I love a bit of Cole Palmer. He's the guy, if anyone's going to come up for me, it'll be Cole Palmer. Ben Mee now on the ball. 13.5 on the clock. Tarkovsky now. Back to Ben Mee on the Burnley left-hand side, City right. Ben Mee plays the ball down the left. Good defensive header there by Johnny Stones. Gundogan. Good ball. Rodri fouled. Lee Mason gives the free kick. And it is a free kick. 14 minutes approaching. And it remains City 1, Burnley 0. Martin, you are the best. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that, mate. I might just join the stream. No problem. Is Laporte injured? No, nobody's injured. Laporte, Aguero, Zinchenko have all been rested. Nobody is injured from what we know, unless something comes out post-game. Then we don't know. Johnny Stones to Rodri to Kyle Walker to Mahrez. Kyle Walker across to Gundogan. Gundogan. Oh, good play. Ferran Torres. Go on, Ferran. It's Kyle Walker. KDB now in the box on the left. KDB. Very crowded box. Burnley got about 8 men in the box. I did say, Anthony, someone was going to cop a walloping. They were. Someone was going to cop a walloping at some point. Imagine how good Martin could be if he could tell the time. Listen, I know, I apologise. It was my fault. I totally set everything up wrong. "15 minutes on the clock. City 1, Burnley 0. KDB now on the left. Go on, Kevin. Go on, Kevin. Ball in. Poor ball, that. That's Kevin, though. Again, loses the ball. Trying to do the overlap to Bendy Mendy. Couldn't get it, but KDB, good determination, wins the ball back to Gundogan. Gundogan trying to slip in Ferran. Tarkowski does well to defend that ball. Burnley now trying to get the ball out. Peacock final just wells it down. I know you're only messing. KDB switches play to Kyle and dead in the centre. Back to Johnny Stones. 16 minutes approaching. City 1, Burnley 0. Martin, are you late for work? No. What? Late? Johnny Stones now coming forward to Rodri. Back to Gundogan. Back to Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus back to goal. Plays it into Rodri. Back to Gabby now. Gabby looks back to Rodri. It's very tight. It's very compact. No room at all on the pitch. Mahrez. Good play. Oh, just unlucky. Burnley just... Trouble is, Burnley got like 9 men behind the ball. 10 men behind the ball, looks like nearly. Johnny Stones now. Listen, we just keep picking up the wins, picking up performances, and then when we start playing well, bang, we'll click. And then God help everybody else. Carl Christen and Mod. Chris is part of the management team, mate. He's not a mod, he's a presenter and part of the management team. Mahrez on the City right. Go on, Mahrez. Tackled. And out for a corner. Good tackle there by Taylor. Got the ball out. Mahrez, it's KDB. Back to Riyad Mahrez from the short corner. Riyad Mahrez, left foot. Plays it cross to, who was that to? Was that handball? Was that Johnny Stones on the edge of the box there? Martin, if France scores and you do a backflip, I can't do a backflip, mate. Not with my back. Because I don't think mine has his head screwed on here. I've got my head screwed on. Kyle Walker now, right foot. Now, if he was playing rugby, that'd have been 3 points. City will beat Liverpool at Anfield and break the hoodoo. Hope so. Why are you all saying Martin's got his head screwed on? Come on, Blues. Ball up. Header on by the Burnley guy. Up. Bendy Mender. Oh, dear me, Bender. Sort of headed it into his own player, back out, through his own legs and got away with it a bit. Kyle Walker now down the city right from Edison, throwing into Mahrez. Back to Walker, 19 on the clock. Gundogan back to Rodri, over to Mendy on the left. City are trying to play quick first touch football at the moment. It's 1-2 touch stuff at the moment, which I like. I like this 1-2 touch. This is better. Quick, there's a tempo. Johnny Stones inside to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres tries a little flick and can't do it. He's fouled, but the referee plays on. Lee Mason, well done. KDB into Rodri. Rodri now approaching 20 minutes on the clock. City are still 1-0, but they're probing, they're testing, they're trying to unlock this stubborn Burnley defence. John Stones into Mahrez, back to Gundogan, back to Johnny Stones. Little triangles, we're having a maths lesson again. Into Kyle Walker. Anthony makes a good point here. Hard against Burnley team with no intention to play. Yeah, that's a good point. Ferran Torres to Gundogan, back to Ferran. Ferran across to KDB on the City left. City going to slow it down a touch. KDB's going to switch it from left to right to Kyle Walker now. Kyle Walker, first time cross. Blocked and out for a throw into City. 21 on the clock. City 1, Burnley 0. Kyle Walker gets away with that throw into Mahrez. Mahrez, 2-0. Get in. Riyadh on the double today. Chris Baker sat crying. Got lucky on the throwing, did Kyle. But Mahrez, wow. Come off the man. Took the ball in the box. Left foot, all left foot. Come in. In off the post. Mahrez is the best. I'm leaving that up. I'm leaving that up. I'm just going to leave that up for him. 2-0. Riyad Mahrez, you beauty. And listen, I will criticise Mahrez strongly all season. Get in, yay. Looks like 10-0 game, but like they can't be bothered playing. Hey, listen, Mahrez is doing well. Cue the Algerian fan club. Mahrez, he's needed a game like this because he's not played well all season, so he has needed this. Let's hope now we see the proper, real Mahrez. Is Mahrez now being paid? Hail the lucky blue glass. Yeah, listen. Just saying I've stuck with Mahrez. Lewis, you have. And trust me, mate. But there'll be times, Lewis, when Mahrez will have shockers again. Trust me, it will happen. Man City have fans. Yeah, thank you for the view. Thank you very much. I think my criticism has spurred Riyadh on to GOAT status. He started like an house. My hair is a complete and utter mess. I need to lock down to end so I can have my hair cut. Mendy now in. Away by the Burnley. Oh, Gundogan. That's coming down with stars on it. I don't know about snow. It's coming down with would have been a perfect game, sub the youngsters on. Let's see Mahrez. Hey, Tom, you're going to have to say something nice when you come on. It's not just your hair. Whoa, listen, leave my hair alone. I haven't got a lot of it left anymore. Going bald. What I do want to say, guys, there's quite a few of you on now. I apologise, or we apologise for last night. Andy was not very well. So that's why we there was no Friday night social last night, so I do apologise. But there will be, to make up for it, there will be a Sunday night social tomorrow. So instead of a Friday night social, there's going to be a Sunday night social with guests as well. So there you go. So I do apologise for last night, but it's beyond our control. People go downhill, they go downhill. And people's health is more important, I'm afraid. And KDB's trying one. Oh, Peacock Farrell cut off his line. Kevin, clever boy. Clever boy, Kevin. Kevin here just spotted it. Anyway, I'm having the dink. I'm having the chip. Long little chip there. And hello, Peacock Farrell. Two on Chelsea. Corner taken. KDB to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez on his right foot. He's in. That's going to be 3. It is. Yes! Get in. How's that offside? Oh, get off. Get off. That's offside. Oi, Baldy. Keep your flag down. Sorry, I just called him Baldy. I do apologise. Ferran Torres was offside. Just seeing it again. What a ball by Mahrez. That come off Jesus. It was a goal. Mahrez with that was a and right foot as well. Right foot. That come off Torres. He was offside. He was offside. Listen, he was offside. I will admit it. Tell you what. Get on, Riyad Mahrez here. Good spot by the linesman, actually. Very good spot. Because he didn't know who that come off. He could have just said, give it to Jesus, but he come off Torres and he was offside. Burnley look absolutely shot here. Now, Burnley have 2 decisions to make. Who's offside? It was Torres, mate, who scored. Look, when Mahrez plays the ball in, he was offside. 2 decisions to make here, Burnley. They come out and they try and make a game of this to get back in it. Or they sit back and try and not get absolutely battered. Chris Baker, some of them are plastic United fans support the team even when we are struggling. Get lost in there. Not having that at all, Sachin. No, they haven't. United have got fans because they're successful. That is it. No other reason. Don't play me that United have got these hundreds and millions of fans because they all know the heritage of United and they've all learned about the Busby Babes and everything else. Not a chance. Not a cat and else chance. Where was this all season, Mahrez? Maybe he's just had a kick up the bottom. KDB now. Oh, that was cheeky. Burnley were awake to that. Short little corner. We decided to go short with some of our corners. KDB and Mahrez look like they're on line with each other today. Stones now, 28 on the clock, plays it down to Kyle Walker on the right. Go on, Kyle. I do feel a little bit for João Cancelo, but obviously he's been rested. Riyad Mahrez winning headers as well. Wow. Break. That was crap, Mendy. That was Mendy, that. Putting us in trouble. Because he tries, what a ball from KDB here. Ferran trying to play off. Better, Mendy. And again, son. Rodriguez. And that's going to be a throw-in. Tell you what. KDB and Mahrez together. No, I'm thinking together because the last few games there's been criticism of they're not getting on. Even I've said it, they don't look like they're in sync. Today, they are looking in sync. Jack Lee, how are we glory hunters when we haven't won the league for 7 years? Sachin, you were United were winning leagues in the 90s and the 2000s every single year, mate. Every single year. So, come on. Don't give me, we had 35,000 people, 35,000 in League Two, mate, against Blackpool, Wrexham, Bournemouth, York, Northampton Town, Southend. Don't give me that, Sachin, at all. And how do I know that? Because I was there, mate. That's how I know that. Travelling the length and breadth of this country to the back and beyond. So the last thing City fans are glory hunters, mate. We're the most loyal fan base in this damn country. Us and Newcastle, the most loyal. Because we filled our whole stadium in League One, what is now League One. We filled it. We took nearly 50,000 people to Wembley in 1999 against Gillingham. So don't ever say City fans are plastic, mate, because we're not. Oh, Mahrez, good done, Matt. I tell you what, Mahrez has had his Weetabix. The man is on form and the man is on fire. Right, you supported United since 1997, so now you know why you're glory hunters, mate. You sat there, Sachin, saying about the having bad times. You're 6 and it's a bad time. You don't know what a bad time is, Sachin, as a United fan. You want to try. Don't. KDB fell over there. 31.5 minutes gone. Right, 32, approaching on the clock. City 2, Burnley 0. Riyad Mahrez with a brace. Second one was great football. First one great football. Second one, little bit of a bit of luck on the throw-in. But what a great finish, great finish. Johnny Stones now. City just took the tempo down a touch. Took the tempo down a bit. The United manager before Ferguson. I'd love to know. A lot of football people know that. I wonder if anyone's ever heard of the guy. Very famous manager. Very famous manager who used to manage before Ferguson. Did very well at Villa. I know it is Anthony. That's why I said very famous manager. And I know it's Ron Atkinson. Big Rob. Former Aston Villa, Sheffield Wednesday, Nottingham Forest manager. Remember that when he went in the Forest dugout and they went in the wrong one? He ended up in the Arsenal dugout. You see that? Ron Atkinson, the first game was Nottingham Forest. Tell a story. He come off a plane from Barbados, where he likes to go. And basically, he came in the dugout and he went and sat. He meant to be in the what's it called? What he did to Ferguson. You need to look at what Tommy Dock had said. Hey, LeQuiff, Jesus, you look like LeQuiff. Jesus, you're blocked. See you later. Keyboard warrior, mate. Go and give your mum a kiss. What you done to Aguero? What have I done to Aguero? Tommy Doherty. Hey, do you remember anyone heard Paddy Crerand? Now, he's a bias. Paddy Crerand is biased. Very biased. United can never do nothing wrong under Paddy Crerand. Yeah, name the City managers. I'll do that in a quiz one day. We might have a quiz next week. And one of the questions, name all Man City's managers in the 90s. I'll give you an hour. I'll give you an hour to name them all. KDB's gone down. But he's up. I think he's up. Yeah, he's just got up now. Burnley now, just playing the ball around the back. City trying to press. The tempo's slightly gone off out the game. It has gone a little bit, won't lie. City have sort of gone to 2-0 and just relaxed a little bit. There's a break in play, 35. Harvey Barnes is on the deck. Pepper's taking his time on Cohn. Secrets all the Trinity were close with Alan Ball, Howard Kendall, and Colin Harbour. Hello, Leicester Fan TV. How are you, brother? Maybe, I tell you what, maybe that's it. Maybe Aguero's dealing with his family. Because what people need to remember, that was a great point now, actually, Jeff. What we have to remember is Burnley have a free kick here. Please. I still remember how coin was thrown at Ferdinand. Yeah, I remember how a bottle was thrown at Bellamy's head, mate, as well. Do you remember that one? When Craig Bellamy got a bottle thrown at his head, taking a corner at the Swamp. Yeah. Yes, Alan Ball did managers, Carl. I'm not going to say anything because I won't speak ill of the dead. But I can't say anything good about Alan Ball's managerial time at City. Apart from he bought Gio. Well, Franny Lee bought Gio, really. Bought him with his own money. Burnley now, coming through. 37 approaching, Burnley. Nice, but I've got to say, last couple of minutes, Burnley keeping the ball very, very well. Not posing any problems on City, but they're keeping it well. Chris Wood brings the ball down. Ball in the left-hand side. Mendy gets caught again. Harvey Barnes got up higher than Mendy. Mendy's got to defend better there. Peter Reid, Brian Horton, Alan Ball, Frank Clark, Joe Rell. Hey, you missed Coppell. You missed Asa Hartford. You missed Phil Neal. Don't forget them, Jack. Phil Neal. Asa Hartford. I think it was Tony Buck in charge for a game. I can't remember. It might have been. I might be wrong on that. Remember Phil Neal when we beat Bradford 3-2. Wendy, not Mendy. No, I disagree with that, Jeff. I think Nolito was the worst buy, mate. Right, 38 on the clock. City now back in possession. Nice ball. KDB on the right. He's got Jesus through the middle. He gets tackled. Ben Mee did really well there. Give him that. Oh, was it Ashley Barnes? Sorry, my mistake. Oh, there you go. My mistake there. Thank you for letting me know. Is it Ashley Barnes? I thought Ashley Barnes was at Leicester. It's my fault. Harvey Barnes is at Leicester and Ashley Barnes. Yeah. My mistake. I've got them the wrong way around. Really respect your fans other than us, best in the Premier League. Yeah, no, it's Ashley Barnes. I've got them mixed up, mate. I know. Plays Zinchenko. No, thanks. Kyle Walker now on the right, 39 minutes gone. We're about 6 minutes away from our time. City 2-0 up, comfortably through. I've got to say, a really, really good, positive performance from Riyad Mahrez. Really, really played really well today. Who was the strike Keegan signed out? Oh, Russo. Uso. Matthias Vinci Uso is what his name is. Matthias. Is it Matthias? Matthias. I know he's called Uso. He did play. He played against Coventry in the League Cup, as I remember. Peter Barnes. So there you go, Anthony. It was Uso or Russo. Can't remember how you ever say it. Yeah. He was the Argentinian. Then we bought Christian Nagua. It was, Christian Nagua was going to be the best player ever when we bought him from Shalwa for $1.5 million. You guys are testing me on my man. Even Chris Baker will say that. My knowledge on the 90s and the 2000s, I won't be beating on it. I can name you goal scorers, matches, everything. I have got a really good memory with that. KDB back stick to Mendy. 3-0 Bendy Mendy. What a finish. Oh, what a finish. KDB stuck the ball to the back stick. And there was Bendy Mendy. I want to see if he shinned it. Rodri into Jesus to KDB. KDB. Did he shin that? I want to see that closer. I don't know if he shinned it. But hey, listen, he went in. That's what matters. Oh, he side-footed it. Whoa. He side-footed it. He side-footed it. Mendy's scoring. Mahrez is scoring. Hey, it's all happening today, isn't it? KDB's on 2 assists today. Excuse me. Now Mendy, what is happening? Wow, turn up, exactly. Stop calling him Wendy. Bendy Mendy. It was a great finish. 5-0. Could be more. Great finish. What we're going to do now, Gundo next. Gundo's going to score a 40-yard screamer in the top bins. Edison next. Hey, Chris is going to come on and score. Hey, you never know. Diaz to Bendy Mendy. All the way back to Edison. 42 on the clock. 2 goals from Riyadh. And a left foot side volley from Bendy Mendy. Perfect match for you guys to bounce back. Yeah. Martin, did Nagui get sent? Oh, we are taking our chances today. We are. Did Nagui get sent off against Rotherham in that 1-1? If it was the home game, didn't we win 2-1? Didn't we win 2-1? Was it at home, wasn't it, when Nagui scored? Let me check. I'm sure that was a 2-1 home win. Yeah, it was. It was a 2-1 win at home. And Christian Nagui scored with his hand. It wasn't 1-1, mate. It was 2-1. That's what I'm just checking there. Yeah, it was. He punched it in, mate, yeah. It was 2-1 win, mate. It wasn't 1-1. And it was at Main Road. It was a 2-1 win. See, don't be testing me on my knowledge. I want 10-0. Abdallah wants 10-0. Mahrez clearing the ball. It was offside as well on the corner. I forgot. Nobody's mate. I thought you were testing me today on my football knowledge. Listen, I know City in the 90s and 2000s. I know them. Chris Baker said I'm really weird because I'm like, have you ever been to Prenton Park? Oh, yes, mate. When Jed Brannan scored, I was at Prenton Park against Tranmere underneath the tunnel. Prenton Park made me laugh, though, Cal, because it's got one really nice stand and the rest are crap. It's like Stockport County ground at Edgeley Park, sorry. County ground is the old Swindon ground, isn't it? Edge of the Park got one lovely thing. Edge of the Park's got a nice stand. Same as Tranmere, one nice stand, the rest is crap. But ask your daddy remembers that when Jed Brannan scored the winner. I think it was a Friday night game. I was at the Stockport game. It was one of them anyway. I remember we drew with Berry on a Friday night. People used to jib over the wall. Used to play go to Burnley and Burnley and jib over the wall. Ashley Barnes now. Stop saying out the harbour. Ashley Barnes. I remember now. I apologise, Leicester Fan TV. That was my fault. I was at Villa Park when Mickey Richards scored the winner. The header on his debut in the black and yellow kit. And he swore on TV and we went crazy. Crazy in the FA Cup. 2 minutes of injury time. The ball's played out to Mahrez on the right. Oh, unlucky Mahrez. Isn't it funny he scored two, so we're saying unlucky Mahrez. If that had been, oh, Mahrez, you know. We are a bit fickle sometimes as fans, aren't we? Gundogan to Jesus. Go on, Gabby. This should be 4. And that's why he's not a striker. I'm sorry. I don't want to criticise the man, but he's not a striker. He's off the field work, Jeff's spot. His off the field work is amazing. I'm with Jeff all day on that one. He's world class. And then he gets in front of goal and he just brain farts. Oh, the 4 goals in the... Yeah, David White, I love that. Martin sounds like the Burnley manager. Whoa, don't be doing that. Martin, did I see what, Joseph? Shut them, Rodra. Shut them. Oh, well done, Kevin. See, that's the bit Mahrez has to improve on a bit. He's got to be a bit braver in front of goal. Like that there from the Burnley man. Look, that's my point with Mahrez. Oh. Do you remember Sean Phillips' play was so good? Yeah. Scored the winner at Coventry. Remember that? And he's was it Millwall, Coventry? Pep wants width. He's telling him, I want width. Burnley's not happy with the full official, and that's half time. Right, guys. So we're happy with that, aren't we? Right, guys. I'm going to go and have a little bit of a break. Not that I deserve one after all that. You can forgive Mahrez today. Who's the best player in your Man City player or overall, Cal? Because then you're talking a different prospect then. You're talking a different thing then, mate. Torres has been a ghost, I agree with you today, Lewis. But he's a young lad, and I don't want to put too much pressure on. Just remember that. He's a young lad. Right, guys, I'm going to go and have a little break. I will see you all in about 10 minutes. Stay in the chat. Stay with us. And at the end, stay with us still. Tom going to come and join us for 10 or 15 minutes. But the proper reaction video will be tomorrow night on the Sunday Night Social with Amanda and the gang. I'll see you all in 10 minutes. Come on, Blues. 3-0. Happy days. Hi guys, I'm back. Right, second half. Let's have a look. Our last says Sir Alan, he's happy. Class goal from Benjamin, says PS4 Kippax. Yeah. Let me just do some. I need to send Tom a link for the full time. So just bear with me, guys. Game's not started yet, so I can send this over. Let me just, I just need to change the account. I'm in the wrong account. Well, guys, let us know what you're thinking of the second half. Are you expecting a bit of positivity? Right, okay. Hail the lucky blue glass, indeed. Right, guys. Fernandinho's coming on for KDB, looks like. What is it? He's got the captain. Oh, he's got black. Hang on. Got the captain's armband on. Rodri's off. So Fernandinho is going to take the place of Rodri. Surprising. So City kick off. Away we go again. Yep. I'm just going to change that to take Rodri out. Bring on Fernandinho. There we go. So that's that changed. City making, I hope that's not an injury. Right, City now kicking from right to left towards the family stand, or the North stand as we call it, and Burnley are kicking from left to right. I thought he did well. A real CDM. Have you heard it? Have you heard Chris Baker and his hate for Rodri? Barnes with a shot there, and he's well wide of Edison's goal. Hail the lucky blue glass indeed, Andy Blue Moon. Here we go. So, just so you know, the teams, you want to know, Edison in goal, Walker, Stones, Diaz and Mendy, your back line. Rodri, who has now been substituted and is now replaced by the captain Fernandinho. Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, Torres and Gabby J. Substitutes, Sterling, Sack, Stefan, Bernardo Silva, Cancelo, Foden and Garcia. The Burnley lineup you wanted to know is Peacock, Farrell, Loughton, Tarkovsky, May, Taylor, Rodriguez, Westwood, Benson Barnes, Ashley Barnes, not Harvey Barnes, he's at Leicester, I got the two mixed up earlier, McNeil, Chris Wood, Goodmanson, Peters, Norris, Vidra, Long, Dunn and Goodrich are the substitutes for Burnley, and Lee Mason is your referee. KDB onto Ferran Torres now on the left. Ferran Torres gets it through to Mahrez, who swings, and it's high and it's wide. But Mahrez really played well today. Really played well. Much improved from Riyad. Yes, we have had a go at him on the channel, as most City fans have had a go at him. But when he does well, you got to praise the guy, because today Riyad Mahrez has turned up. Lewis Yates is thinking 5 or 6-0. I don't hate Rodri. Yes, you do. You told me you do not like him. You told me you do not like him. He doesn't really hate him. He's not keen on him. Thinks he can do better. Right. Loughton with the throw-in. Ball over the top for Chris Wood to chase Ruben Diaz. A ball out of play. And Burnley have a throw-in 48 minutes. Nearly bang on. A couple of seconds away from 48. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. That'd be much, much appreciated. Ferran Torres now. It's KDB. Ferran Torres busting down the left. KDB. Wasn't a foul. Should have done a bit better there. He's given a throw-in. And it's out. I do need to do... Go on, Kevin. Kevin busting down the right now. Trying to get it to Gabber. Tarkovsky gets that away nicely. Leave that one from earlier. 49 on the clock, and it remains 3-0. Right, that's that done, and that's that done. Now we can enjoy it. That's going to be out for that should be a corner to Burnley. It was. Oh, what's he giving here? Giving a offside. Stones just needed a minute. He's a quality player. Proved me wrong big time. Really, really proved me wrong. KDB still doesn't seem sharp enough, says Kamal. Always agreed. Always like his attitude when staying fight for his place. 2 assists, not bad though. Kamal, yeah, he's done better today, Kevin. Ball in, that should be Edison's. And Burnley have got a guy down with a head injury, bang on the goal line. I'm trying to see who it is. 50 minutes on the clock. This is obviously going to be more on injury time. Edison playing cards time. I think Burnley had a shot on target. Yeah, they just have done, mate. Because that header will go down as a target. Zinchenko, go, no one like you. Stones has been good today. He's taking his chance, he has. Just showing this. Edison comes out. And Chris Wood. Let me look at this again. Does it? That's not even a foul. Oh, no, it's Ashley Barnes down. Go on. Oh, unlucky Mahrez. Unlucky Mahrez. Guys, hit that like button. That'd be much, much appreciated. 33 of you want. Hit that like button. Just try and say. Add the comments on Bob. Go on, Kevin. Go on, Kevin. Kevin coming in. Shoot. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Oh, I thought that was 4-0. Thought that was 4-0. Really thought that was 4-0. Guys, if you haven't watched my FIFA last night, go back and have a giggle. Go back and have a laugh. That'll be good. You can have a laugh at that one. Ginger Prince there, shooting wide, and I don't mean Chris Baker. Excuse me. Oh, that was... You're going to have a shot. Oh, Burnley. McNeil there having a shot from distance. Number 11. Fernandinho got... Nah. Didn't cover himself in glory there from that ball down. Didn't cover himself in glory at all. You should. You say you should. It's good, and you create a league for your channel. Yeah, you should watch my FIFA. It's very good. Go back and watch FIFA. I haven't seen your FIFA yet, Jack. Go when I'm looking at it, mate. When is your MC show about Martin, Chris? It will be back in. We'll let you know when it comes back. It's not coming back straight away, but it will be back. I promise you. Friday Night Social and other things going on at the minute, and we're looking at other ideas for the channel. Go on, Walker, busting down the right. Walker takes a deflection, and that's going to be cleared. That's going to be cleared down by Westwood now. Westwood coming forward. On to Chris Wood. Now this is going to be O'Neill now on the ball. The number is it O'Neill? Might not be, but Chris Wood's now got it. Chris Wood shot, and the bus that's offside, I think, looking at it. Might be offside. Yeah, Chris Wood was offside there. Just. I think that people are wondering why the Torres goal was offside. If you look at it, I've looked at it again. It wasn't Mahrez's cross. When Mahrez hits it, comes off Gabby. Gabby hits it, hits Gabby, goes on to Torres, it looks like, and that's Torres was offside. Looking like that's going to be a corner to City. Ball over the top, Loughton. No communication between him and Peacock Farrell, but he did have Torres behind him, so he had no choice but to get it out for a corner. Bring back the quiz nights that Andy used to do. The quiz nights are coming back this week. I have got a quiz planned. Don't worry, Shadow. You've read my mind. They are back one night this week. I don't know which night it'll be, but there will be a quiz night. I promise you. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Might do it Tuesday night. Who fancies a quiz on Tuesday night? Let me know. Ball in. Oh, and that's Gabby, and it's cleared by, is it Loughton? That's not come off Gabby, has it? That can't have come off Gabby. That had to have come off Loughton. Fernandinho ball in. Yeah, that's off Loughton, that. It is a corner. Mahrez short one to KDB. To Gundogan, back to KDB now on the City left-hand side into Mahrez. He's not offside to put your hands down. Mahrez ball in. Referee, what's it? Oh, he's a bit of... Oh, that's not a foul. Let us know, guys, if you want a quiz Tuesday night. Wednesday and fun Sunday off. Only 3 top... Yeah, good point. I will let you know now, guys, there won't be a watch-along from me next week. Or, well, there won't be a watch-along for the next couple of weeks at the moment. Only because Fulham, I'm not here. I'm out for the day, Christmas shopping. Now lockdown's ended. City play Tuesday night. Oh, they play in the Champions League, don't they? Oh, we're Wednesday night then. Wednesday we'll do it. Wednesday we'll do it, mate. We'll do it Wednesday night. There won't be a watch-along next Saturday because I'm out Christmas shopping. And there won't be one for the derby. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, why are you not doing one for the derby? I promised my young lad, I promised my lad I would watch the derby with him. And I've got to put my children first. That's what it is. Go on, Kevin, to Riyad Mahrez. Can he get his hat-trick, Riyad? Just couldn't get the ball out of his feet quick enough. Good, I'm glad. Right, so we'll do Tuesday. So I won't be around next Saturday. There won't be no watch along for the Fulham, and there won't be a watch along for the derby because one, I can't keep my composure for the derby. Not a chance, and I'm not allowed to swear, and it's the derby, and I will be going mad. So I do apologise for the next couple of weeks. There won't be a watch along. So please don't think we've stopped doing them. We're not. I'm just letting you know that for the Manchester United game, I can't do a watch along. So what I promised my son, and also it's the derby. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't compose myself. Ask Anthony, you ask him. Definitely ask him, Anthony. Don't think Chris will do a watch along, mate. Chris can't commentate. Right, 58 minutes gone. Ruben Diaz has the ball. Ilkay Gundogan, but certainly ask that Andy next time he's on. Gundogan over to KDB on the left. KDB, lovely little ball into Mendy into Gabby. Gabby just overstretched and loses the ball. Couldn't get there. McNeil now with Burnley in the middle of the park. Plays it back. Burnley now. Ben Mee. City left-hand side. Oh, it isn't Ben Mee, sorry. I'm saying it's Ben Mee. Thank you very much. I just have to, mate. I have to put I love you guys, but I promised my lad the derby, and I have to do it. Taylor, sorry. I keep calling Taylor Ben Mee. Ben Mee's number 6. Now Ben Mee's on the ball. Now it's into Taylor. Burnley still probing. Fernandinho there. No problem, Anthony. Guys, you know I love you guys and I'll do it. But there'll be enough watch-alongs this year, don't you worry. Edison now. Oh, that wasn't good to Gabby. Burnley get McNeil now. That was poor distribution there. Loughton now, Burnley right. Ball in. Headed away from Johnny Stones. And it's going to be, look at Rodriguez. Is he giving a free kick here? What's that? Is that a free kick, a penalty? It's a free kick. That's Westwood's over it. Harvey Barnes is over it. Yes, I will be having a beer for it. The derby, I will sit down and I will have a beer for the derby. That's not an high foot, Lee Mason. Do me a favour. An hour gone. In the same Jesus had an high foot. That's not one for me. Ashley Barnes, Harvey Barnes. I keep saying it, I keep getting mixed up. Right, Edison's trying to sort out his wall. This is literally on. This is about a yard out from the. No, it's not a pen, Noah. When is the next Fifa stream, Martin? It'll be midweek, mate. It will be midweek, Dixon. Come on, Kamal, have some positivity, mate. Free kick taken, and I thought I'd gone in. It's just deflected wide, and it's going to be a corner to Burnley. Ooh. That's come off the wall. 6-man ball, actually. It come off Diaz or KDB, that. Edison punched the corner. Gabby's now gone. Go on, Gabby. Go on, Gabby. You got acres. Oh, come on. Just a little more pace at the moment, up the tempo. Agree with you, Anthony, on that one. We need to, mate. The election meter is spinning like mad with all these Christmas decks she's got going, so no environmentalist will be going in. Let's go City, indeed. Seeing why Tarkovsky's down. Edison cleaned him out, that's why. I got him in next, but nervous. What, in your FIFA? Or Leeds have him next, or on your FIFA? What do you mean, mate? Tarkovsky's really down here. 62 on the clock. This is the problem with 3-0. I'm sitting in the dark to compensate. There is, Jeff, there is a documentary about Maradona. Andy was telling me about that. Apparently it's very, very good. I've not watched it yet. Tell you what I'm going to watch tonight. I'm going to watch the new Witches. I'm going to watch the new Witches. Life of Riley May. Look at me. Life in the fast lane. I was hoping Blue Heart had been back on. Shame. Mahrez and Mendy deep in conversation. They're just showing the goals from Riyad Mahrez. Was a lovely finish for the first one, and the throw-in got a little bit lucky there, but what an absolute quality finish from Mahrez. The second one. There you go. I never do watch alongs. I have very poor control of my emotion. The channel will be struck off. It is hard for 2 hours when you love a club so much. And the derby is the biggest game of the season. That's the problem. The derby is the biggest game. There will be a preview and there will be a reaction video. So there's no watch along. There will be a preview to the derby and there will be a preview. There will always be a preview and there will always be a reaction video. That I promise you. Peacock Fallon now 65. There's going to be at least 3 minutes of injury time. Lovely touch from Kyle Walker there. Took it out of mid-air with his right foot onto Bendy Mender. Back to the Portuguese man of war, the jellyfish himself. Kyle Walker. To Fernandinho now. Further. Cross to Ruben Diaz. Cross to Ilkay Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan plays it off to John Stones. John Stones, who's had a really, really good game today. Really proved me wrong. Phil Foden is coming on, but ladies and gentlemen, Stockport Iniesta is about to make his entrance. Don't know about that ball from Kevin. That wasn't a great ball because Torres wasn't on his wavelength. Fernandinho now plays it up to Riyad Mahrez. He's got Kyle Walker on the overlap. Plays it in. Kyle to Gabby. Yes! 4-0. Ferran Torres, you beauty. Get in. 4-0. Ferran Torres. Ball into Mahrez. He delayed it for the overlap for Walker. Walker into Gabby. Gabby held it up well. Played it into the path of Torres. Look at this from Mahrez. Great weighted ball into Walker. Gabby does really well to hold off the centre-back. And Ferran Torres, bang, 4-0, right foot. Great little layback by Gabby. And great finish by Ferran. And that's 4-0. Could the spanking be on, boys and girls? Could the spanking be on? I said Torres we scored. Get in there, says Sean. International me's boring because I got Ireland. Yes. Ferran Torres is off. It's his last. Let's go. Fives on Martin and you would pay someone. I needed this seriously. I think we all did, mate. We all did. Right, so that's Torres off. His last bit of play. What was Walker doing there? Put your chest away, son. Torres is off now. And on comes Stockport Iniesta. Phil Foden. I tell you what, we're even making subs as well before the 70-minute mark. He has, Carl. Prove me totally wrong. I said it was coming, that big score up and kick on from this the rest of the season. City are currently up to 8. That was a bad ball from Edison. Edison's distribution in the last 10 minutes has been a bit offy waffy. Like CBBS on here with that language. Let me put that down. Sorry, you're going to have to see more of my ugly mush. Golden is now +3. That's the problem. KDB now, we might not be done yet. Phil Foden now runs onto it. Phil Foden, ball into Mahrez, hat-trick! 5-0! Get in! What a... Oh, Mahrez with an header. It's raining goals at the Etihad. Get in, you little beauty. Mahrez with an hat-trick. Wow, get in, Riyadh. What a ball from Phil. KDB, lovely ball. That's KDB again, pulling the strings. Oh, what a ball from Kevin. What a ball. Foden, first time. Oh. It was Phil Foden, mate, who assisted. And Riyad Mahrez, wow. Get in, son. Tell you, Mahrez won't be getting 3s and 4s today, will he? "70 minutes, bang on, and City have hit Burnley for 5. Problem is, oh, for God's sake. Oh. Judas is on. Oh, Diaz is off. And Garcia is on. Kamal, this is a spot on comment. Let's hope Mahrez doesn't go missing for the next 5 games. That's his big problem. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, Mbappe is the best player in the world. What's that got to do with the price of fish, mate? What's the matter? Garcia's just come on, mate. And I'm not a big Gary Garcia fan. I'm a big thing on loyalty, and the man wants out the door. So, sorry, if you want out the door, you shouldn't be playing for me. I don't like all this. Playing for a contract. Yeah, I know it is. But why Garcia? The man doesn't want to be here, though. The man doesn't want to be here. And I understand some fans will be like, I'm being really harsh here. But, yeah, sorry. Joseph Edwards wants 20. You're not greedy at all, eh, mate? Imagine he lets 5 goals in. Ooh, Edison, Oh, that was I tell you what. Ashley Barnes did really well there. Back to goal, turned it well, left foot, little bender. And I don't think Edison had that covered there. If that was on target, that was in. Ring on Garcia is just protecting the RC can be used as cannon fodder. Playing for January move, Mahrez. Mahrez, the legend, you lying bugger. Who doesn't want to be here? Eric Garcia, mate. Martin, what is going on with Mahrez? The man's on form. The man's on fire. Why the hell is Garcia in the pit doesn't want to be at set? I'm with you, Ozzy, on that one. 1 goal more. No, me, I want to be here. No, me, I want to be. This is the VAR. They haven't checked much. Great for our goal difference. It is, Steve Raxall. It absolutely is, but it's spot on. Guys, nearly 60 of you on. Hit that like button. We've only got 39 likes, but there's nearly 60 around. Guys, as well, please remember. Oh, hang on a minute. Ashley Barnes is in the box. Back to McNeil. And hit wide. Hudson and over by Benson. Good old Benson there. Should have left it to Hedges. No, okay. Forget it. I was trying to be clever. Poor Benson. Should have left it to Hedges. Come on. Someone laugh at the joke. For God's sake. Come on. Ring on Aguero, please. Aguero's not on, mate. I think Aguero's looking after his family, mate, if I'm honest with you. Got to remember that his son's granddad just died. Please, I understand Aguero and Maradona didn't have the best. Well, we don't know, but we know Aguero's not married to Maradona's daughter anymore. But what we do know is that Aguero's son, his granddad, just passed away. So I kind of not surprised when I thought about it. That's why I think that's why Aguero's not here. I think Aguero's looking after his son right now. Martin, we need 20 to up the goal difference. Martin, how are you doing Friday night? There's a Sunday night social. There wasn't a Friday night one, Joseph, because Andy wasn't very well. But there will be one on Sunday. Imagine having a debut against an angry man, sir. Maradona was an icon for Argentina. Any of the youngsters on the bench? No. The bench, Leonard, is Sterling, Zach Stefan, Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo at the moment. So Garcia's come on, Foden's come on, Fernandinho's come on, so no more substitutions can be made. City are out of substitutions now. Oh, lovely play by KDB and Mahrez. He's got Mahrez. He's on here. Mahrez, lovely ball to Kevin. Oh, and that's fat. That should have been 5. It is. Get in. Peacock Farrell. 5-1. That's 6-0, mate. BT just made an absolute mess of that one. BT put 5-1. 6-0 on goal. Peacock Farrell. Oops, a daisy. What did Scott, that Burnley fan, say? 2-0. 6-0. Hello. Get indeed. Yeah, whole City family condolences to Maradona support for Aguero too. Well, it's Aguero's son. Remember, that's his granddad. I think that's been forgotten by some people. They look at, oh, get off. They're going to rule it out. Oh, I don't believe this. Because Aguero's ickle toes offside. I don't believe that. Who just said VAR's not involved in this? Who just said VAR is not involved in it? Not one Burnley player appeals. This is garbage. I don't believe this. Because Gabby Jesus' little toe is offside. Oh, get off. Get off. That's an absolute. Yeah, who did mention VAR earlier? VAR's not been used in this game. You're bad. Get out. Martin does the student to qualify again. Dippers draw means City are back in the Premier League. We were never out of the Premier League, mate. We were never out of it. We just sort of slowly spank the monkey at the moment is where we're at with it. We're just taking it easy. Taking it easy. Nick Pope's injured, mate. That's why. Best performance by City so far, Mr. JK. It is. City have had 535 passes compared to Burnley's 167. Abdallah, family and friends always come first. You don't understand how heartless they are. Yeah, thank you very much, Abdallah. Appreciate that, brother. Game in hand as well. Yeah, why so serious? Because not one Burnley player appealed it. Mahrez here. Mahrez is on fire at the moment. And remember, we've used all our subs, so no Raheem Sterling. Oh, Kevin. Kevin, that's dirty, mate. Rodriguez is away. Mendy, stop pulling his shirt. Swap shirts at full time, mate. Rodriguez now. To Loughton. 78 on the clock. City 5. Burnley 0. Benson. Trying to look for edges. Someone will laugh at that joke in a moment. Tell you, he's on fire, that Benson. Oh, can someone laugh at me joke, please? Somebody laugh at me joke. Not that bad. Edison. Chests it out in his bright pink. I tell you, oh, what are you doing, son? Stop that. Don't do that, Edison. Don't be that disrespectful. See, Jeff Gaming's laughing and Jack Lee. Tell you what, you're not funny, you. Like, you're now being sarcastic. And 1878's being sarcastic. Now, come on. It's not my fault Benson can't pass the ball to Hedges. Right. Walker, 79 on the clock. To Fernandinho. Back to Kyle Walker. Come on, do something with it. Is anyone watching that Mike Tyson fight tonight? I'm thinking of buying it. Tyson versus Jones Jr. Do I buy it? Come on, I want your opinions. Do I watch Iron Mike Tyson tonight? Phil Foden. Phil Foden deflected of Loughton corner. It's here, don't worry. I'm trying to switch drinks in between. Don't buy it. They can't knock each other out. They're not allowed. Are they not allowed to knock each other out? Is it a watch along? Get lost. I'm doing watch alongs for Mike Tyson at 1 in the morning. Oh, 30. Oh. That's an idea, you know. Do we do a watch along for Iron Mike Tyson tonight? You all going to be around at like 4 in the morning? Right. 81 minutes gone, ball over the top. Bendy Mendy's going to chase this. Do I do a watch along tonight for Iron Mike Tyson's comeback? But he's not allowed to knock his challenger out. You don't believe this. So it's an exhibition match. No, I can't encourage that. I don't know. I'll be watching see Roy Jones win. It's an exhibition match, though, isn't there? No, it's not a real fight, so screw that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. Chris is funnier than Martin. Leonard, that's just rude, mate. That was nice play by Burnley, and they could be 3 for a consolation here. Good play by Walker and Stones, the 2 English boys cutting it out. Benson. Well away, John Stones. Come on, City. KDB. Lovely header onto Riyad Mahrez. Come on, make it 6. What? Oh, unlucky. Mahrez trying to get through. That's just not funny, that, Chris. Come on now. Yeah, I've just watched it. I've just looked, Joseph. There will be no watch along tonight. I'm not paying 20 quid for an exhibition match. If it was a proper fight, I'd have done it and I'd done a watch along for it as well. But no, if it's just an exhibition fight, no, not a cat and else chance. Because Mike Tyson needs a bit of money. Loughton now, lovely ball. Mendy does trying to get it through, but Mendy does well. Couldn't clear it in time. Oh, good tackle. John Stones there on Rodriguez. And McNeil flies it over. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not doing it, mate. I think Pep should sit some players out. Sit the players. Easy games. The fight's fire. Germany can't. Yeah, I'm not going to, mate. I'm not staying up. So, guys, let's stop worrying about that. Yeah, not weird. Yeah, I know it's only an expedition match, so I'm not going to do it. If it was a real fight, I'd have done it. But it's not. So let's scrap the Mike Tyson idea. It just come up and I thought, oh, idea might do that. But no, it's a bloody exhibition match. Gundogan now. Loses the ball. Burnley back in possession. Fernandinho fouls once and twice. And it's a free kick to Burnley. I'd love Foden to play in the derby as well. Love to see him play in the derby. I would as well. Good header. And John Stones does well there. Well done, Johnny Stones. Back to Cal Walker. 85 nearly on the clock. City still 5-0 up. I agree with you, Ozzy, on this. It's been a good game, but we need to win that Foden isn't started. Bang on the money with that. I'd have played him maybe instead of Gundogan today. But Mahrez has played well. Yeah, that is a great point, that. I tell you what, here goes Gabby now. This could be 6. And it's not because he's tackled quite easily. Quite easily indeed. By Tarkovsky. English lads have done very, very well. Who is my man of the match? I will discuss that with Tom. Tom and me are going to do 20 minutes at the end. That's it. So stay with us. Wow, what a performance. Messi coming means Foden. Who said Messi's coming? Who said Messi's coming, Leonard? Come on now. Hate Sable Stones is going on me. Oh, Gundogan, that was lazy. You got away with that. Guys, please stay on. I'm with you, Lewis, on that. Maybe Mahrez. I think Mahrez deserves it to get his confidence back. Even if Messi came, Foden would start ahead of him. He wouldn't, though, because Foden's not even starting ahead of Gundogan and Mahrez at the minute, mate. So how can you say that, Joseph? He's not starting ahead of Mahrez or Garcia did well there, but a heavy touch. That's not a foul. Mate, I'm staying. Thank you very much. Mahrez, man of the match. I'm with you, Dixon, on that. I think he deserves it after his hat-trick. I think anyone who scores an hat-trick deserves man of the match. I'm just waiting. Tom will be with us in about 10 minutes, I think. I can just double check. Jeff Gaming's gone for KDB. Just because Pep can't see the real talent in Foden. I think he's being overly cautious with Foden at the moment, which worries me. Just let him go, let him off the leash and let him play. McNeil now, ball in, 88 minutes approaching. Rodriguez. And the whistle's gone. Is it Tom's final run today? Yes, that's why Tom's coming on. Because Tom wants to tell you all about it. And what I'm going to do is at the end, when Tom comes on, I'm going to give him a couple of minutes just to talk to you all, because I know he wants to say something to you all. So let's get as many people as we can, because I know Tom has a big message for you all. Garcia now across to Johnny Stones, Kyle Walker to Fernandinho, across to KDB, KDB into Riyad Mahrez now on the City right-hand side. He's got 2-3 players around him, back to Fernandinho onto Kyle Walker, back to Fernandinho, 88.5 on the clock. Fernandinho now. Fernandinho, you see, he's not as quick. Eric Garcia, that was nice from the youngster. Mendy, that was not nice, mate. As BT haven't announced who's man of the match yet, have they? Fernandinho now off the throw-in from Mendy. Fernandinho coming forward, plays the ball into Phil Foden on the City left, back to Mendy, 89 on the clock. There's going to be 4 to 5 minutes injury time here. Kyle Walker across to Riyad Mahrez on the City right. Riyad Mahrez back to Kyle Walker, 89.5 approaching. How do I give money for Tom's fundraising? It's in the links in the description, mate. Gabby now onto Riyad Mahrez through to Kevin. Off the post. Oh, great play. Kevin deserved that. He deserved that goal today. Well done, John Stones again. Fernandinho, Battle City have done really well today. Who's Tom? Oh, I've got to put this up. Well done, Tom, and his 65k run, but also well done for Marty. Marty's supporting him smoking 65 fags a day. I don't smoke. So I don't know where this room. I don't even smoke. Wow. Who's Tom? Who's Tom? Are you new to the channel, mate? Are you new to the channel? Tom's been on here for a while. Tom, young lad with glasses. Mahrez, the man of the match for me. Cheers, I'll check it out. If Sean would play second string against City to get beaten 5-0 anyway, hit the post. Stones has been excellent, man of the match for me. What a shot from KDB. 3 minutes injury time. That's quite short. Ref just probably wants to go home now. Doesn't smoke. Where'd you go at half time then? I go to have a drink and I go for a comfort break, mate. Well done, Tom. Your granny will be proud of you. Well done, mate. You'll see Tom in about 5 or 10 minutes, mate. 91 minutes on. John, 2 minutes of injury time left. And City are well on their way of winning this game. Well, they have won the game. Is this Tom nice? You know, Tommy. Stop being silly. Stones has a great game. Totally to start. Come back for him. Well done, Tom, mate. Kyle, you know exactly who Tom is. Well done, Tom, and also I'm supporting him. Well, I don't smoke. These people can stop saying that I smoke when I don't. Disgusting habit. Disgusting habit. Tell you, Laporte's going to find it hard to get back in this team the way Stones is playing. And let's be fair, the way it should be, Laporte needs to fight. I mean, I will say to someone, you're not going to like this, so I don't think's been great today, is Gabby Jesus. And it's really hard as that front man. No worries, Andy Blue Moon. Guys, it's your support that makes this. And this is going to be full time. Guys, I will be back. Is it cold in Manchester? I have got to go and just make sure I've got Tom on board. So stay with us. The stream's not going to end. Go Mahrez, go Mahrez, go Mahrez. Oh, that's it. That's going to be it. Full time. No one told me it still said half time on there, did it? Goals. Let me just put this in. There we go. Right. I have just changed that. 75 Burnley 0. Goals from Mahrez 3. Mendes and Torres cap off. A fine display from the Blues. City are back. Superb, Martin. Cheers, Martin. We'll stay. See Tom, by the way. Thanks for the watch along. No problem, mate. Right, I'm just going to go and I need to go to the bathroom. I'm honest with you. I'll be back in 5 minutes with Tom. It's going to be on here. Do not leave. We're going to do full match reaction for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And me and Tom, I'm the little chinwag. And Tom has got a big message for you all on his final day of the 65k run. And I've also got something I want to say to him as well. So stick around, have a chat in the comments. Chris Baker will be sticking around with you guys. I'll see you all in 5 minutes' time, live with Tom on this. It won't be a new stream, it's on this stream. Stick around. Hello, guys. Right. How are we all doing? We all good? Good. Right. I'm going to bring in the one and the only, the man, the 65k man. We're going to change his name now. He's no longer Tom. Hang on. I need to do this. Oh, you just got to do it. The 65k man. He's here. Here he comes.
Good evening. Right. I'm not too bad. I like that new name. That's a good new name, that.
Well, I think we need to keep that.
I agree.
5k man.
I agree with that. That's a brilliant name.
Good. Before we get going, I know you want to say something. Do you want to say it in a minute or do you want to say it at the end?
I'll say it now. Yeah, whilst we've got everybody on, you know.
Play the videos?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Because I've kept the videos on, so you come on.
All right, cool.
I'm going to play 2 videos, guys. One is Tom, his dad, filming Tom and his mate finishing. And then Tom has a little message, but I know he wants to speak to you all as well. And then we'll have a letter about the Mahrez show. Yep, see?
Yeah, good on Riyadh.
But here's Tom finishing.
Hold on. There we go.
And Tom's message. Tom meeting Tom are still on camera, as you can see.
Hi guys, that's not Tom here. We finished 65k complete. I was stood right here 13 days ago telling you of me starting my challenge, and I'm stood here again 13 days later, £2,065 raised and counting, and the support has been unreal. So yeah, I can't thank everybody enough, from the lads at mcfcfantv to the guys at Burnley Grammar to Burnley Juniors lads to everybody that's donated on the GoFundMe page. Every single person, from my grandma, my nan, my uncle John, my granddad Doug, Laurie and Brian Downing, everybody. I could go on for weeks and weeks talking about everybody that's donated. So I from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to every single person that's donated. It means so much, and all of it is going to Alzheimer's research to try and find a cure. And it's all in memory of my granddad as well. And I know he'd be so happy to find out how many people have donated in memory of him, and you know, to try and find a cure for this disease too. So yeah, I can't thank you enough, guys. I'll keep you posted on the final total on the GoFundMe page, and you know, fingers crossed we can get a few more of these fundraisers sorted out and we can carry on raising awareness. It's only the start for me. I'm not looking, maybe not for the bigger totals like it has been now, but I'll still be participating in Alzheimer's research events. There's no doubt about that, because I want to keep raising awareness for this disease, and also in memory of my granddad too. So yeah, thanks guys, take care.
There you go, Tom.
There we go. So yeah, that was the last one today. The weather stayed good for us, and you know, we completed it one of the fastest times today, which is really good. We pulled it out of the bag, me and Dan, today, so that was really good. And yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody over the past few weeks when I've been coming on the lives, the comments, the support. It's been amazing. Obviously, Martin, yourself, I appreciate the support you and Andy and Chris have been giving me as presenters, you know, showing everything. And obviously, Andy reading that, what my dad said the other night, you know, it's been really good. And, you know, to have the support after, you know, such a big challenge, you know, it's really good. And it shows that, you know, it was a good thing that I was doing. And I'm so glad I have done it. With the GoFundMe page, it's staying open till the 18th of December. Now, a lot of people might be wondering why it's so precise. That's my granddad's birthday. So we're shutting the GoFundMe page on the 18th of December, which is my granddad's birthday. So it's a little birthday present for him, the final total. Obviously, he can't be here with us, obviously, anymore. But, you know, if we get the total, and that'll be his birthday present from me for this year. And hopefully, like I said in that video, I can carry on doing stuff with the Alzheimer's research. They are aware of it. So We've been speaking with them, and they're sending me a big check once the final totals come as with the totals me to keep. So there's a lot of things coming up that I'm excited about because I wanna keep going with this. This is just a start for me personally. I hopefully maybe go and do something at the London Marathon once it's all back to normal, maybe represent them down there. Anything. I'll do anything as long as I'm creating awareness for Alzheimer's because it's needed. And, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's helped me throughout this. It's just ridiculous, the support I've had, and I appreciate it and love you all.
There you go. Alan says, get in, Tom.
Cheers, Alan, lad.
Yeah. And I just want to say, Tom, absolutely well done, mate. Superb performance. You have done everyone proud. Your dad's words were bang on and spot on today. And it's weird because we watched you growing up the last couple of years from a boy into a young man. And I think you have become a man. I think you really have. And you deserve that title because you are a 65k man now. And you're proud of yourself because your granddad would be. And that's
definitely
matters. Brilliant, Tom. So, well done to Tom. But today, we're only going to talk shortly because Andy is back tomorrow night with a Sunday night social to talk all about this in detail. But what do you think of today? 5-0.
Very good. I was very impressed by it. I thought we started very quickly. We took a few early chances, which we've struggled to sort of get into games recently. It's especially against a defensive side like Burnley, even though they did come and play with 3 strikers in the first bit. So I guess that's them sort of bringing a challenge. But from the first goal to the last, we controlled the game very well. I thought Mahrez was outstanding. The 3 goals that he scored, all good goals. He's used his I know it's crazy, isn't it, that he scored an header, but it's brilliant, honestly. I thought Mendy had another good game. If Mahrez didn't score a hat-trick before he scored the hat-trick, I was going to give Mendy man of the match because I think he was absolutely brilliant today. That goal that he scored perfectly on the volley. But Mahrez deserves it today. He's scored 3 goals. He's assisted. Kevin was back to a somewhat best that we've seen this season anyway with his assists, especially that ball for Mendy. That was a little bit of old Kevin. So we're back to scoring, which is what's impressed me the most because I'm glad that we still have that eye for goal. I think it's back. I think that's back now. And obviously we've got Porto in midweek, and then we've got Fulham. So 2 games. Hopefully Porto we don't take the full squad because we don't need it really, and then we can sort of concentrate on Fulham, and hopefully we can start and maybe get another 5-0 or a high scoring game there as well. Because if we start getting a few of these on the bounce, the confidence will definitely flow through the side again, and that's all I think we needed. A little bit of confidence again after the injuries. I think I saw a stat the other day on Friday or Thursday. It was the first time the whole squad's trained together for this season, which just shows you the season we've had at the start. So I'm happy with this game. It's what we needed, especially although we're not up there as of yet. Liverpool dropped some points again today, so it was important that we capitalised on that too and got the win and got the 3 points and got the goals as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say I thought that's Mahrez's best performance of the season. I thought Mahrez was man of the match. I know some people say Kevin, but I thought anyone who scores an hat-trick. And do you know what I found good today? He did a bit of both. He mixed up from passing to shooting as well. He wasn't just constantly trying to shoot all the time. He was looking for people. And I thought the link-up between him and Kevin today was a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
He seemed to be on a wavelength today. I thought Kevin was slowly getting back to himself. That ball to Foden was absolute. That reminded me. Does anyone remember when we played Stoke a couple of years ago in the season and we beat 7-1?
Yeah, I remember that.
Kevin played ball in that game. That was literally similar from right to left into Sané. Sané just hit it first time, went in. And that ball was just so reminiscent of that. It just cut everybody out completely. Yeah. And also, I think it closes down because Burnley just stuck 10 men behind the ball.
Yeah.
Burnley have no attention. No. And what I like today is when like you said at the beginning, we had tempo, we had sharpness, we had everything. And I've always said, you can tell with City in the first 5 minutes how they're going to play.
Exactly, you can. That's completely true because we even said this after last week's game. We didn't look sharp against Spurs within the first 5 minutes, and I knew what the outcome of that game was probably going to be after that. And you look at it this week, we come out all guns blazing, and we've won. And like you say, you usually can't tell within the first 5 minutes if we're going to get a win, a draw, or a point. 100%.
Alan's another super chat just back from the Imperial. Go away. What we're saying over there, our pubs are closed, mate. Oxford Fleet Boys, great winning goals at last. You will be asleep because I'm going to ring you in about half an hour to wake you back up just to wind you up.
He'll like that.
Yeah, you got to wind him up, haven't you? Sam Ramin's the Mahrez man of the match. Magic player. He was today. Here's the thing with Mahrez, though. I think the problem is, Tom, what I've always said, the frustration with Mahrez, because it's frustration, it's not hatred. This thing that we hate Mahrez, we don't. We're frustrated with him. Because that's the Mahrez we know what he can do.
That is true. That because I've said all along with this Mahrez debate that there's still a lot there from him, and I think he's gone through his bad patch, and I think we've got him back again because he's a great player. There's no doubt about that. He's an absolute brilliant player. Today it just proved that. And something's changed. Something's changed.
Top banana today, however, needs to be consistent. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week, we might not get that Mahrez. We might get Mahrez who cuts in on his left all the time and gets cut out all the time.
Exactly. Who knows? Exactly. It's true that. But, a lot of players have been like that this season. But obviously, Mahrez has taken the brunt of that. Kevin can be at the front of that as well. Yeah. But what it looks like is a lot of them have been sort of what Pep seems to be doing now is he's resting them a little bit more and taking advantage of the fact we've taken the Champions League seriously for the first few games. And tiredness, I don't think will, show in the next few weeks because, look at Serge and Laporte, they've apparently been rested. I personally think probably Serge has gone back to Argentina to see his son, I imagine, or something along the lines of that.
He's looking after it. I said it in the box. When he first come out of the team, I thought, why is Sergio not there?
Yeah, he's not. He said he were going to be rested.
Yeah, and then I thought about it and went, and I know people, we need to realize that's his son's granddad.
Yeah.
He just died the same, and Tom just lost his granddad.
Yeah.
Tom knows exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
Sergio's son has lost his granddad. As much, yes, I know it's weird because it's Diego Maradona.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
His granddad. To Sergio's son, it is not Diego Maradona. To Sergio's son, that's his granddad. And he's lost him. So he's got to be looking after him and his son. And I said it to you earlier, and I've said it to people on the watch along. When it's your family, it's more. That's why I said I'm not going to do a watch along for the derby, not because I'm being mean, but because I promised my son I would watch the derby with him.
Yeah.
So, and family comes before.
Oh, 100%.
So if Aguero didn't play today, fair enough. He's got to look after his son.
I don't think he'll be playing for a few weeks. Personally, I reckon he'll be back for Derby. That's what I've said to my dad. I don't think we need him next weekend against Fulham. If we play the same team, I think we could, get a win again.
Tom. Sorry,
yeah.
I interrupted you there.
No, I was just saying. I think Jesus. Although he didn't score today, he was in the. He was close to scoring with that offside one, But I personally think that. It's one of those games. Maybe he should have scored. He had a lot of chances, but he was creating chances for other people. Like he was, he got the assist for Ferran's goal. I did think he played okay. Maybe he could have finished a few more chances, but that's the sort of Jesus we have. You see, he can play the ball.
Alex Johnson, I didn't read your comment fully, and I put it up. I hope you meant Maradona, and that's a spelling mistake, and you're not being disrespectful. So I hope, Alec, you are being respectful. That was just a spelling mistake. So please have a little bit of respect, mate. I didn't even realise. I thought you spelt it right. My fault. Family because first up, surgeon his family stay close. And I'm presuming you have just spelt it wrong. I wouldn't like to think you've been that disrespectful. You said about Gabby there. Well, there you go. Alex has made a mistake. guys, let's all not have a go. People, listen, when you're typing on here, I've done it. I spell Gundogan wrong all the time. So don't all have a go at Alec. He's told it's a mistake. I knew he meant Maradona because I don't think Alec doesn't normally be that. He's not a normally disrespectful contributor. So, yeah, thank you for that, Alec, for signing out, mate. You said about Jesus. He's not a striker for me.
No.
He's not a striker because he hasn't got this finisher's instinct in him.
No, I agree. I agree with that. And, you know, a lot of the time in the first half, I was noticing he was playing more on the wing than Mahrez was. Mahrez was playing more central than him.
Well, do you know what? I thought it suited him better.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I thought. Because Jesus was creating quite a lot. And he's quite, you know, he's not scared of the ball, which is what we need on a wing, I think, to back up, you know, up that side. You know, if you think about it, right, if you did bring Raz to this side and you had Raz and Walker and then Mendy and, you know, Gabby on the other side, that's two strong wings, that is two strong left and right sides. You know, but, you know, I thought Mahrez played decent up front today when he had his chances there because he was playing more central. And look out, that's how he got his goal, his first one especially, that from the central position. Because, you know, he came across.
Someone said it here about Mahrez having, where was it? Here it is. Goes to great. I think the problem with Mahrez is when you're allowed to play as a free role. No. So, because at Leicester, he did have that free sort of role position where he could go what he wanted a little bit, like KDB's probably had. And me and Andy and you, we've always said, and even Chris has said it, Mahrez in the KDB role would be great.
Yeah.
We've always said the problem is KDB role's taken. So I said to Chris last week, in a mess privately, why don't we try Mahrez as the 9?
Yeah, that's what I said last week. I said
Mahrez as the 9 and let him go and play.
I think I was on with you when I said that I think he's got probably 2 more positions he could possibly play to prove that he's a good player for us. And I said it'd be number 9 and, you know, maybe up front as well as number 10. But, you know, I think he played really well. And he's like that. His work rate does go up. His work rate does. He's got a brilliant work rate. You know, I never see, obviously, he messed up for that Spurs goal last week, but, you know, usually he chases the ball back and tries to win it back if he loses it. That's one thing that I always think he's very good at. And that's the same with Jesus as well, which I think does intertwine and makes a very good partnership in a way because they're allowed to, you know, the work rate will help the defence and the midfield too. And I also think it's a positive when Gundogan and Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne are playing if Mahrez is going to come in a little bit more because it allows Gundogan to drop back and then, you know, Mahrez can play with Kevin a little bit more. And that's what we saw today and it really did work. And, you know, that's what the Mahrez that we saw. That's the Mahrez that we saw at Leicester. I thought it just reminded me of that. It just reminded me of that today when he put that second one away. That was just the Mahrez we saw at Leicester. Coming up from the central position, taking on a lot of defenders and putting it in. That's the Mahrez that we want. That's the Mahrez that we spent the money on to create and score. Because, you know, for a winger to score a hat-trick, you know, it's great when Raz does it. It's great when Varane will do it at some point. And it's good when Raz does it as well. You know, it's good when players score more than one goal because it shows they're in the game and they're playing well.
Yeah. John Stones. Man, you know, me and you have been John Stone's biggest detractors. We have absolutely murdered him. Not literally, figuratively.
No. Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Me and you have figuratively killed John Stones.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he's proved me wrong today, the last 2 games.
Very, very impressed by John. Very good game. And he played really well. He played he played really well against Olympiacos as well, I thought. You know, that's 2 solid games he's had now. And, you know, once again, that allows, you know, and that shows Diaz what Diaz can do just to bring in Ruben. You know, he played left centre-back for 65 or 70 minutes today and looked completely calm and composed. You know what I mean? He's a great guy, Stones, once he's fit. He's a great player. And that's what I think we've got him back. You know, he's had a difficult time on and off the pitch with injuries, obviously stuff going on in his personal life. And, you know, I really think now we've found, the man to back up and even play alongside Laporte or Diaz if they need a rest, because that's in. I think it was it the back two against Olympiacos. Was it Diaz and Stones as well, wasn't it? And once again, another clean sheet there. So it's a good partnership, that, because they play the similar, sort of build, height. Laporte brings a little bit more strength, obviously, in different ways, but I'm very impressed with Stones. He's coming to this season and, he's playing really well. And, if Ake comes back, stays fit, and we have backup 2-2 for both centre-backs positions, I don't think we need to look at any more centre-backs. I really don't think so. If they can stay fit and maintain fitness and keep that strength up, why do we need to look for another centre-back when we should just go all out for another position that we need? Because there's no point overbuying, because look how much we've spent on the defence already since Pep's come in. Nearly £500 million on defenders. Why change it now when it's really, really good? Because you've got Cancelo, who comes in and can play at left back. Mendy, who's going to be first choice anyway, and he comes and scores and played out of his skin. You've got Walker, who's on form. You've got Ruben Diaz, who's come in and played really well. You've got Laporte, who's obviously our talisman in defence. You've got Stonesy. Obviously Garcia, but it just seemed like Garcia was trying to have a laugh and just give a ball away every time he came on the pitch there. And I'm not going to go into that because he'll be gone anyway. And then obviously Nathan Ake, when he's played, look good. So it's positive times in the defence. I think we're finally getting there now, and I feel confident when after that performance against Olympiacos, I feel really confident when Stones is playing now. For the first time since that first season he played for us. I really do. Well, I really do.
I thought Laporte had a mare against Tottenham.
Oh, 100%.
He's got a mental block when he plays Spurs at the moment. And I think maybe right now we're in a position, like you said, for the first time in about 3 years, where we've got proper competition in the back line now.
Exactly.
And if they're playing crap, see you later, out they go now.
Exactly. That's how it is. And
listen, I'm not Garcia's biggest fan. I didn't have and I do want him out. I called him Judas on the watch along. A little bit of tongue in cheek. But my issue with Garcia is he doesn't want to be here.
Oh, you can tell.
I don't want him. I only want players here who want to be here. But if he wants to knuckle down and prove me wrong like Stones has, and he doesn't have to prove it, who am I? I'm nobody. I'm a City fan like every one of you. It's not like he has to prove Martin's wrong.
Oh, exactly.
No, who I am from Adam. But prove me wrong in a way. Yeah. Like John Stones has. John Stones has gone away mentally, had a think, and gone right, bang.
Oh, bang. Definitely. He's really impressed, John. I'm really impressed with him.
It's 2 games. Like people are saying about Mahrez, 1 game doesn't make a summer.
Oh, no.
2 games doesn't make him the amazing everything.
No, I agree.
But you can only go with what you look at, and there's got to be a starting point at some point. And now, if we're going to use that as a starting point with Mahrez, then we use this as a starting point for Stones.
Exactly. And it's good that we're getting the players that have been given a bit of criticism coming out and showing people what they were bought for. Obviously, Stones, obviously, injuries haven't been the best, but if he can keep fit...
Mahrez fans are on.
Yes.
Today. Man of the match.
He was brilliant.
I'm with you, Martin. I think Laporte was rested with that performance, just getting past self. Stones look very good. Agreed, get rid. I think he means Garcia. Peter Curry, great team performance today. Everyone played well. Great to see Stones play that. Totally dominated the back. I said Mahrez will get an hat-trick today. He did.
I really do think, just before we continue, with the players that we've got at the moment, there's no... If they play well, they stay in the team. And I think that's what Pep's trying to influence on that team. If you don't play well, I think you're gone. I don't think Laporte was rested today. I think he was dropped again. I really do think he was dropped again after that.
The word drop now, are you though?
No. You're not allowed to say dropped, but he was rested then, shall we claim? He was rested, but he wasn't. I personally think he was dropped for a second game running. Form's everything. You know, it's the same in my Sunday league team. If we play badly, we don't play the weekend after. We're not in the starting lineup. End of. It's all on form. And that's what I think City's team's on form now. I really do think so. Because I think Kevin was rested. You know, Walker was rested. That was actual rest because they've been playing the socks off and not, you know, that was the first game they haven't played for us this season, which just proves how great players they are, and they deserved the rest. They really did deserve the rest. But, you know, with a lot of players, you know, when there's competition, I think they want to play to their full potential. I think that we might see Laporte on Tuesday night against Porto. But, you know, that'll be him back to prove a point that he's the right man to play against Fulham. And, you know, this circle of competition is just what we need. I think last season was a little bit because there was so many injuries.
Yeah.
I think a lot of players took it for granted. Look at Sterling today. He was on the bench. You know, it's just little things like that Sterling could play all last season because we had nobody to play there. But Varane's come in, he's scored again. You know, and Sterling didn't play again today. So I'm really happy with how it's going now. I really think we've just turned the corner. I know it's Burnley and we've beaten them 5-0, but you know we looked back to our old self, and I'm liking the fact that we're resting players and we're swapping it around, and we can trust the players that are coming in to support the rested players. It's getting there. It is really getting there. I think this is the start of a good form patch. I think it's a good form
now, and apparently Aguero's injured.
Yeah, a twinge in his knee, apparently, isn't it? Which I don't think's true. It's not true because who knows? To be fair, we never know, do we? But I can't see that. I can't see that.
And apparently, Pep said on scoring 5 goals, Pep said it's one game.
Well, too right, he should say that because they haven't played good this season, really, overall. So it's about time that he says that. And you could see he wasn't too happy with some of the decisions today from the BT cameras. He was having a go at a lot of players. I think he was having an argument with John Stones at one point because he wants to get them back to high-flying City again. And I think that's what he'll be trying to get across again for next week against Fulham. We need to get the goals in again, guys, and get back to where we were.
What about in Gundogan? He played poor against Tottenham. I didn't think he had a great game, but I didn't think he had a great game on Wednesday night either. But I'm gonna don't want to be so negative now. Phil Foden.
Yeah.
What's this lad got to do to start?
I'm
a little bit lost now where we're going with this progression.
I think he's been treated like a professional, Martin, like everybody else. I think he's not considered as the young man, let's give him a chance sort of thing anymore. I think he really is, you know, if you don't perform when you're playing, you're not going to play, unfortunately. And I think that's what it's going to turn into. You know, you've got Ferran Torres who's come in, who's the same age, and I think that's where the difference has been now. Ferran and him are the same age. Ferran's been dropped if he hadn't played, you know, and I think that's what's going to happen with Phil. I think Pep's treating him more like a professional than a kid to give him a chance now. Yeah. Like he said,
he doesn't start games, does he? Anymore.
He was starting games at the start of the season and wasn't making any impact and was taken off in the 60th, the 70th minute.
Then we had Iceland.
Yes, we did have Iceland, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did have Iceland.
So I'm not trying to put words into mouth. I'm just saying, I've looked into it, I had a quick look then, and he hasn't really started a lot since Iceland. So I'm thinking to myself, is Pep teaching him a lesson? Is he like you just said, he's not a youngster anymore? And when you make mistakes, you're going to learn from it. Because West Ham was sub. Didn't play last week against Tottenham. Sub again today. And it's like you said, maybe we don't see what goes on in training. We don't know how good a trainer Foden is. We don't know how bad a trainer, good a trainer, medium trainer Phil Foden is. So we don't know. Andy's always said that we don't know what goes on inside the club.
Yeah,
People tell me Foden's rotation. He doesn't start games. You can't rotate someone who's not starting games.
No, I don't think it's rotation. I don't believe that is a rotation thing like the rest, like the defence. I reckon it's a fact that form hasn't been on his side, and he's been taught that if you don't play well with the chances that you've been given, then you shouldn't play again until you prove again. I believe that I'll probably play against Porto on Tuesday night, and I think Pep's playing him a lot in the Champions League. Obviously, he scored against Olympiacos on Wednesday. So who knows with it, really? Who does know? Who knows what's going to happen with it? But
that's come from Pep Alec. Pep's apparently said the injury is not dangerous.
Good.
That's Pep's.
All right then.
Pep said is slight twinge in the knee, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think with the Foden thing again. Just before we finish that bit off, it's one of them. I understand. We've been saying we want to see him play, but and he even said the David Silva replacement, which I think is why people are confused to why he's not always playing. And let's be perfectly honest, there's not many players that have the ability of him when he's on form. I think he's a class player, and good on him. Good old Riyadh. But yeah, I hope we see him again on Tuesday night, and he plays like he did against Olympiacos, and then hopefully we can see him play against Fulham from the start, and he can make an impact, and then he might be up for contention for the games over Christmas, and and that's what we need. We need a lot of obviously, I think maybe that's what he could be saving him for. Maybe yeah, there's a lot going to go on. There's a lot going on. And, using players all at once when Christmas is coming with the amount of muscle injuries that are happening at the moment anyway, I reckon, keeping him fit is very important just in case Kevin does show any sign of, problems.
Yeah, good. Is there anything you want to say before I ask the last question? Because I don't want to go into loads of detail to know this is going to be talked about tomorrow night a lot. So
No, just happy with performance, really. I think we just, professional performance, and it was good to be back to scoring again.
Are we back in the title race, or was we ever out the title race?
We've never been out of the title race, I don't think. We've never been out of the title race. I think we've just
now win the game in hand, and we're 3 off Liverpool, who are leading.
There you go. That's exactly, and that's what we, they're not playing well either. That just needs to be shown. The only reason they're up there is because they've played the extra game. You know what I mean?
Did you see Klopp's interview today?
No, I've heard about it though.
Wow! Talk about rant.
What was he saying? It was what? He was complaining about the kickoff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind because he played Wednesday night. He didn't travel.
No, we travelled from Olympia.
And we played an hour, 2 hours later than him. And I'm sorry, so that doesn't wash with me. You've not travelled.
No.
Liverpool are a bit screwed now. So apparently the 2,000 fans that are allowed in have got to come from Liverpool City Centre. Yeah, that's Liverpool screwed.
There's only going to be about 500 of them then.
Yeah, they'll have no one in the stadium.
That's one tier at COP complete.
They're having nobody in because Liverpool, like United, they don't have fans in their actual city centre. But yeah,
United surely are all right, aren't they? They're all coming from London, United, aren't they?
Yeah,
so they surely should be allowed in. If they're all put on a coach and taken up, they don't go anywhere near Manchester. They'll be fine.
Come off the train at Piccadilly.
Yeah, they'll be fine. It's just like they do every game. Back to old ways. Stretford then they'll be full. There'll be 70,000 people waiting to get on the train to Leeds and then over to Manchester.
Liverpool, lots of people injured. We can definitely go ahead of them. Klopp was moaning big time. He really had a rant. Really went. Liverpool, lots of injuries. We can definitely go ahead of them. Tom, you simply the best.
Thank you.
Stones over the floor.
I thought you were going to sing the Simply the Best song for a second there, Martin.
Don't get it. Stones over Laporte. That's a question. Stones over Laporte?
No, but people hate bad form, and I think Laporte's had it.
We're very reactionary as fans, aren't we? Mahrez will not be the greatest, and Stones will not be the greatest. Stones makes one mistake, and I include myself in that. I do it. Stones will make a mistake, and he's crap. Should never play ever again. So I know this problem. It's an emotional game, and this is one of the reasons I am not doing the derby again, because I will not sit here for 2 hours and go, yes, that's really good, well done. Not a cat and mouse chance. You'll need a bleep machine and every machine, and I'll end up losing my job. So I'm not going down that road.
I'm not going to participate in that either because I'd be the same.
For the derby, there will be a pre-show and there will be a post-show.
There'll be a pre-show.
Most important game of the season for me. Forget Liverpool. Man United are the most important game.
Oh, always has
Man
been.
United.
Always has been. It's just the fact that Liverpool, you know, with the positions that they're in with us, is a bigger occasion now. Ever since they smashed up our bus, I think that's when the rivalry sort of came into it a bit more, didn't it? I think that's when it started. Because before then, I never really saw Liverpool as a rival. I just knew I didn't like them because obviously the part of the world they're in. I didn't like the fans. That was about it. But it wasn't really anything, as you'll agree, Martin. You know, Derby Day's always been the big one.
No.
And you know, that was always the best atmosphere.
Yeah. You always feel sick before a derby.
Oh, it's never changed that. It never changes.
Me last year with the derbies. And I know me and you spoke about this last year.
Yeah.
The stadium is dead for a derby.
Yeah, it is, sadly. It is. There's a bigger atmosphere for Liverpool now. That's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of, you know, there's always a bigger atmosphere for Liverpool. I don't know if it was because we played United however many times in the Cup and then in the league that it dampened it a little bit, or the fact that we lost and we went 1-0 down within 10 minutes. Because the Premier League game at the Etihad, the first 10 minutes, it was bouncing. And then the penalty was given away. And, you know, it was like a kick in the you-know-where. And, you know, everybody sort of didn't want to get behind the team.
Yeah. No, they are. Jeff gave it on. Ferran is loved by Pep. Because he used army techniques to train and uses the same chef. Well, what can I say? Right, guys, I'm going to bring this to a close because I don't want to step on Andy's toes tomorrow night. We don't want to go over things we've already talked about. You'll be listening to them twice, and that'll bore you. Tom, before we go, do you want us to just say your last bit? And while doing, I will play the thank you message from Tom at the end as well.
Yeah. So just thank you to everybody once more. You know, it's been enjoyable 13 days, although I've been running every day. You know, the weather's not been great over this past week, but you know, it's been great to, you know, do something that makes a difference. You know, not just for myself, obviously, in memory of my granddad, and obviously, you know, to support Alzheimer's research too. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's supported me throughout this. Everybody in the comments over the past few lives showing me support. I'd like to thank you all. And the GoFundMe pages are still open. The Just Giving pages are still open. They will be in the description till obviously the 18th of December.
Yeah.
You know, it's not stopping yet. You know, we want to try and reach other targets, and you know, that's what we want. We just want to show support for the Alzheimer's research. Well, me personally, I want to do, because as much as, you know, I just want to show support to them and make my granddad proud, which I'm glad I have done. And I know he will be proud of the money we've raised and the distance we've ran and the people that have run and the support we've had. And yeah, like I said in the beginning, it will be the last time I'll be doing stuff for Alzheimer's research. I want to make it a regular thing to be in partnership with them trying to do stuff. And who knows, I might run for Alzheimer's Research UK team at the London Marathon when it's all back to normal. Fingers crossed something like that could happen. You know, that'd be a really good achievement for myself, and be a lot more running going on for that. I'll have to get a little bit more training than before. But yeah, thank you for everybody who's supported me and, you know, donated. You know, you're the best. Thank you, Sean. Yeah.
Why don't you guys look happy?
Bloody hell. I thought we looked happy. I didn't.
You look sad. When do we look sad?
It's because Martin knows that I have to go, because he got the news that golf clubs and shops are opening back up. I won't be on the channel every week, so he's a bit upset, aren't you, Martin?
Yeah, Tom won't be on the channel for a while next few weeks, because everything's back open. So Tom's going back to his job.
I'll try get on. I'll try get up. If it's only going to be an hour or two with you in the week, Martin. If you want to catch up with it, I'll come on. Don't you worry. If you want to catch up,
we'll try and get it on. Sorry, is it?
The Alzheimer's Research UK. So it's for Alzheimer's, which is a form of dementia, which my granddad suffered from. So that's why I've been raising money for them.
Right. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, my dad said that before to remind you about that. I think
Right,
it's the GoFundMe page one that's doing it.
Right, I'll get that sorted and I'll get the new link in the
All
description.
right.
Promise
No.
you. Just
Thank
a quick, well done, Tom. You're a gem. We won, Smile. I'm always smiling, Doopy. But there's a time and a place, Smile. When Tom's talking about what he's doing, that's smile.
Yeah, he's not going to start laughing at me, is he?
Yeah. You know, not being funny, but Tom's granddad's passed away and I'm supposed to be smiling about it to him. Come on. But yeah, of course I'm happy. We won 5-0. Tom, get in touch with City. They might help you.
I did get in touch with City, and they were very impressed with what I was doing. They sent me a link to get in touch with the charity team, but they don't open back up till the 2nd of December. So between 2nd of December and the 18th, I will be getting in contact with them and letting them know what I've done, and see what happens with that. So fingers crossed something can come from that, and I'll obviously let you guys know if anything does come from that too. There you go. He's smiling at that one. He's smiling at that one.
Smile.
Yeah, I don't want a signed shirt. I want Pep on Man City Fan TV, please. That'll make Martin smile.
Martin will interview Pep, not Andy. Martin will interview Pep.
No, Tom will interview Pep because he got it. He's sad again now. Oh dear.
Lads, derby predictions, we will do them closer to the time.
Oh, don't start me with that now. You just made me nervous for it.
There will be a preview and a reaction video to that, I promise you. But guys, big thank you to Tom for coming helping us.
Thank you. It's been good. It's been good to just finish it off with you, Martin. Obviously a good result and then a good little, recap of the game. And, it's a good result. It's nice to actually come on and do without losing, because it's been a dodgy bit of form for me since I've been coming on these post-match reactions. I've seen a draw against Leeds, a 5-2 bashing against Leicester. We lost against Spurs, and now we won 5-0. So onwards and upwards in that aspect as well. That the post-match reactions from me are not negative.
I think I wish Foden would. Let's stuff those rags 6-1. A bit early for derby predictions, yeah. Let's not go down that. It take me a week just to get used to it. But guys, thank you very much for joining us on the watch along. It was really fun. 5-0. Hit him for 5. Mahrez, man of the match, hat trick. KDB back on form. What more can we wish for? Great day. City back in the title hunt. Well, will we ever even out of it? But join Andy and the gang. I might be on. I'm not sure yet. Tom might be on as well. We might be back tomorrow. You don't know. Guys, have a great evening. And I'm going to leave you with Tom's thank you video. But we'll see you tomorrow. Me and Tom will be on in the background, so we'll still be.
Yeah. We'll be smiling.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Tom here. We finished 65k complete. I was stood right here 13 days ago telling you of me starting my challenge, and I'm stood here again 13 days later, £2,065 raised and counting, and the support has been unreal. So yeah, I can't thank everybody enough, from the lads at Man City Fan TV, to the guys at Bingley Grammar, to Bingley Juniors lads, to everybody that's donated on the GoFundMe page, every single person, from my grandma, my nan, my uncle John, my granddad Doug, Laurie and Brian Downing, everybody. I could go on for weeks and weeks talking about everybody that's donated. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to every single person that's donated. It means so much, and all of it is going to Alzheimer's research to try and find a cure. And it's all in memory of my granddad as well. And I know he'd be so happy to find out how many people have donated in memory of him, and to try and find a cure for this disease too. So yeah, I can't thank you enough, guys. I'll keep you posted on the final total on the GoFundMe page, and fingers crossed we can get a few more of these fundraisers sorted out and we can carry on raising awareness. It's only the start for me. I'm not looking, maybe not for the bigger totals like it has been now, but I'll still be participating in Alzheimer's research events. There's no doubt about that, because I want to keep raising awareness for this disease, and also in memory of my granddad too. So yeah, thanks guys, take care.